You know, teaching English can take you right around the world. But here's a big question for you. How do you learn to become a strong ESL teacher if you've never actually taught before? Need a degree, a teaching certificate, or years of experience? In this video, I'll walk you through the real steps to becoming a highly employable ESL teacher. And by the end, you'll know exactly how people just like me start teaching English all around the world. Please stick around till the end because I'll share one rookie mistake that many new teachers make when starting out. And if at any point you learn something new or interesting, please give us a like. Here we go. Teaching ESL, aka English as a second language, can open doors all over the world. You can teach children, teenagers, adults, or even business professionals. Now, some teachers work in language centers, others they teach in schools or universities. And these days, many teachers are even teaching online right from home. But becoming a good ESL teacher doesn't just happen by accident. There are a few steps and pointers that most successful teachers follow, whether they are aware of it or not. Let's break it down. First, let's understand what ESL teaching actually means. As mentioned, ESL stands for English as a second language. This simply means teaching English to people whose first language is something other than English. Your students might be learning English for many different reasons. For example, following their school curriculum, maybe for travel, for their university studies, perhaps for work purposes or to land an English-speaking job, or simply just to communicate using English internationally. Some teachers work with young learners in classrooms and language centers, while others work with adults who require English to progress their careers. But the real goal of ESL teaching is not just learning grammar or vocab, as some people think. The goal is helping students use English to communicate confidently in real life. The second step is quality training. Many people assume that if you speak English, you can teach it. But speaking English and teaching English are completely different skills. Good ESL teachers understand how to structure effective lessons. They understand how people actually learn languages, how to manage a classroom to maximize student engagement, how to help students actually practice speaking skills confidently and naturally. And even some teachers and some people out there speak other languages. That allows them to better understand what it really truly feels like to learn a language. So, that's why many new teachers take a TESOL, TEFL, or CELTA course. Now, institutes that deliver these courses well usually focus on practical aspects and practical teaching skills, not just the theory. They usually include things like lesson planning, teaching techniques, classroom management, and sometimes practice teaching with real live students. This kind of practical training can really make a huge difference before you start teaching your first classes. One of the most exciting things about ESL teaching is that there are so many different career paths. While some teachers work in language centers, teaching children, teenagers, even adults, after school or after work, others work in international schools, public schools, and universities. Many, perhaps even most teachers who decide to work abroad allows them to experience new cultures and really live a colorful life while working. And today, hundreds of thousands of teachers, maybe even millions, teach online, connecting with students from different countries all over the place, without even leaving home. The best path probably depends on your lifestyle, your goals, and probably the type of student that you really enjoy teaching most. The next step is gaining real teaching experience. This is where your confidence really starts to soar. Many new teachers start with a bit of practice teaching, maybe some private one-to-one classes or small groups. Some have demo lessons, internships, or even casual jobs. Some even take beginner teaching positions. But you know what? The real truth is, teaching is a skill and it takes time to develop through practice, just like many other skills. Your first lesson might feel a little nerve-wracking. Scratch that. Actually, it will feel nerve-wracking. However, after teaching 10, 20, 50 plus lessons, things will start to feel much more natural, especially if you're teaching that same age and level of English over and over again. Every class, I promise, makes you a better teacher because there is always, and I mean always, something new to learn or experience that will make you a better teacher. Once you have some training and teaching practice, you can, or really you should, start applying for ESL jobs immediately. Like many things, if you don't use it, you lose it. English teachers are needed all over the world. Honestly, just look for ESL jobs online and you'll see what I mean. Many non-English speaking countries actively recruit teachers every year, even every quarter. This is because not all people who teach ESL like staying in one place, like in one city. Some enjoy that nomadic lifestyle. Typically, schools will ask for a few things: a teaching qualification of some sort, a good CV, and often a demo lesson. You may also be asked to record a short introduction video. All of the above points help schools see your teaching techniques and skills, how clearly and easily you can communicate, your confidence, how you interact, and how you engage with students. All of this is really common for just about all offline or online teaching jobs. Right, now time for that rookie mistake I mentioned earlier. Many teachers are terrified of grammar. And so, I don't know, for some reason, they end up focusing on grammar and its rules. But great ESL teachers focus on accuracy and communication. Students learn best when they speak, interact, and actually practice using English. Not just when they're sitting there listening to the teacher explain or give instructions. They need to use it too. The teacher should be there as a guide and a coach all the way through. So always try to make your lessons interactive, practical, and just generally active. I promise it will make a massive difference in how your students engage with you and how quickly they learn and retain the language. If you are interested in becoming an ESL teacher, we've created a free guide that explains all of this in a bit more detail. Inside the guide, you'll learn different ESL career paths, TESOL qualification options, countries where teachers are in demand, expected salaries and rates, and a little bit of a checklist to help you get started. You can download the guide using the link in the description below. I'm sorry, I couldn't help myself. Teaching English can be an incredibly rewarding career. Almost everyone I know who teaches feels exactly the same way. You're not just teaching vocabulary and grammar and skills like this, you're helping people communicate, connect, and create opportunities for themselves. For some, you are really making their dreams come true. Please be sure you share this helpful video around and check out a few others to give you a closer look into the world of ESL. Whatever you do, please give us a big fat like and subscribe to the channel for more teaching tips, insights, classroom activities, and ESL activities. Ooh, and if you'd like to build real classroom skills and become a confident ESL teacher, learn more about our beautifully packaged TESOL courses at Inspire in the description below. I am Warren from the Teacher Trainers channel. Thanks for watching. Good luck on your journey into the world of ESL, and as always, happy teaching. And if at any point you learn something new, could I just do the last bit? Connecting with students who are living all over the place. Everywhere. Over here, over there, just everywhere. No, that was it. That's the take. That's part of my, it's part of my script. Take two?
Okay.
You'll see what I mean.
No, I know what.